to Project Zomboid, Major Freak. So, not quite a noob. I haven't got to the level of being able to live off the land and crafting. So I've made a game setting that will allow me to enjoy looting in the initial part, then preparing for the water and electricity to turn off, and just to experiment organizing a base and all that entails, right? And then, leveling up all of my stuff. And then, eventually, I'll be able to play an entirely new game, which is the third part of the campaign, hopefully, whereas I live off the land. So I've made settings and mods and all that stuff, and I'll explain them as quickly as I possibly can. So I'll go show you the zombie settings I have. So the zombie here, so I'll go down and show you here. So the default is normal, pretty much. And what happens with these, and it's important to know, this population multiplier, consider it one of the spawn tracks. This, the third item there, is the second spawn track. Now, there's a hidden time limit on the multiplier that will increase if you have this is at any number over none, and these two is none. This will steadily increase until, I believe, 28 days. So this is one spawn track that peaks at 28 days. This is another spawn track that peaks when you set it. It won't stay there at that high level. It won't maintain that population unless you have respawning. So, if you're smart and you know what you're doing, you can actually tailor this to how you want it. Now, I originally thought, with a misunderstanding of how it worked, that I could set the peak multiplier as none and then have it at that day, and it would lower the spawn rate. But that was a misunderstanding of how things worked, of course. I was going by trolls who were saying, or people just misunderstand how the game works, that the peak multiplier will go to that level and then peak. It'll stay at that peak level, but that's untrue. That misunderstands the respawn, how that works. So that totally didn't work. So I believe this setting is entirely enjoyable because it will give, with a none start multiplier, which will lower, not eliminate, the initial zombies, especially in buildings. This is the one that tells you how much zombies are going to be in buildings. So it'll be an enjoyable initial rush around as fast as possible in the initial first few days and try to loot the center of towns as quickly as possible, knowing that if I delay too long, there'll be too many zombies there. And that's the idea of the initial game. My main goal is to find a silencer, get experience with pistols, because rifles are bugged right now if you use a silencer, or any kind of thing, because if you shoot at a corpse on the ground with a rifle, your gun will jam. It's just bugged out at the moment. It's nothing to do with the mods. It's just the way the game's coded at the moment. They broke it. The devs broke it recently, so they'll have to fix that. So yeah, going around with a silencer on a pistol, and the idea behind using a pistol is, or a gun, any kind of gun, is that your endurance and fatigue don't get drained using a pistol or any kind of gun. And that's how you can kill a lot of zombies really quick without exhausting yourself. And so that's kind of key when you're dealing with huge mobs. Now you can do it melee, and I found the fire axe to be a perfect weapon, so I hit the fire station right away. Find a key to a car and then go loot as quickly as possible. Now, once you've got enough experience in the game, finding keys in parking lots on the ground is a lot easier. And you'll notice that no matter, no matter how hard you set the keys to not spawn, and you can go insane, you will still find a consistent number of keys in parking lots. It's quite annoying. It's like generators. I set generators to insanely rare, and it's so annoying to be able to find a lot of generators really quickly, because it takes the pleasure out of finding one to be, oh my god, Shangri-La, the Holy Grail, you found a generator. It's, yeah, it seems to kind of ignore your settings. It'll just want to spawn keys and generators all over the place, no matter what. Well, of course you can go none, but that would be crazy. Yeah. So I've made the media to be more, because I would like to get those VHS tapes, which is a huge part of my game. Running around as quickly as possible to the VHS stores and looting all the learning cassettes I can find. Literature, I was finding that in this build 42, the skill books are few and far between. There's a mod out there to help it, but I figured I'd try this first. And ammo, I increase it by twice, just because I want to enjoy the game in the shoot 'em up fashion. So I figured I'd just increase the ammo count, which seems to be working out great. Oh, and I allowed a sprinter amount, which is 1%. 1% of the zombies are going to be sprinters, and it's freaky. It adds a level of difficulty that is quite fun. I've made their sight and hearing not to be random, because I'm still learning the game. I'm not an expert at this game, and being able to stealth around zombies consistently will allow me to understand what I can get away with and where I should just not bother crouching when it's not applicable. So that's that. The water shutoff is for a year. Between 6 months and 12 months, the water will and the electricity will eventually shut off. So that's my end game. That's when that happens, I have to start learning to live off the land. And by that point, all my stored food and stuff will start to run out, and I'll have to learn how to farm. But until then, I'll be able to experiment with just what I've looted, because the last thing I want to do is loot everything and then, right? So I'd like to be able to play around with the water and not have to deal, because once the water shuts off, it's a huge deal to go loot for water and deal with that. And I haven't been able to get rain barrels to work, crafting a rain collector. I haven't been able to see that in the options in game, so that's a bit concerning. So yeah, it's a time drain, and it takes away from my game. So I'd rather have that happen later, when I can deal with it, than lower my, like, it cuts your gaming in half because you're so busy doing logistics for water. So that's not fun. That's a not fun part of the game, especially when you're starting out and you just want to experiment. Electricity, same thing. So I've lowered the locked houses frequency from very often to sometimes, because why lock a door when your windows are normally unlocked? I mean, it's 50-50 for a window to be unlocked. Why the doors are unlocked? It's just so stupid. So I made it sometimes, and it makes sense now. Yeah, the erosion speed, it happens too quickly. It just feels too quickly that it's eroding. And with the vermin running around, having it at 200 just feels natural. And having all the same, like I said before, having them all standard and the same allows you to go, oh, peak day for zombies, the second track of spawning is 200 days, and then erosion speed is 200 days, and vermin index is 200 days. So it's just so intuitive. It helps. I like the helicopter. It's fun. You can avoid the worst effects of it by just hiding indoors without any windows. Get away from walls, outside walls, and just hide in a central area. It's definitely doable to avoid it. It just alters it just a little bit extra. Meta stuff. It's kind of cool. Sleep event, sometimes. Why the hell not? Adds complexity, a little bit more spice to the game. And it's not as, predictable. I like the idea of corpses hanging around for a hell of a long time, so I times that by 10. So we'll order of magnitude more for corpse removal. I hate annotated map chances. They're really annoying. So I just made it extremely rare. They still have it just like generators and keys on the ground. It's just kind of annoying. And I hate maps in general, because if you've got a map, you read a map, and you've got annotated, they conflict. You can't tell the difference between an annotated area and the default map that, if you read one of the default maps, will overshadow an annotated map area. So yeah, I just avoid reading maps altogether, and when I do get it annotated, I read it, and I can see it on the map now. It's highlighted. So yeah, it's kind of really annoying that way, but I'm sure they'll fix it at some point. Allow minimap, oh yeah, for sure. And multiple hits for zombies, so I can strike multiple zombies in one hit when I'm doing melee. Yeah, yes please. I find that the heavy axe will hit more of them, like up to 3, whereas if you use a one-handed, you can only hit 2 at most. So that's kind of cool. Free trait points 4, just so I can get the nutritionist trait without having to bother nerfing myself, because eventually I'll be able to understand how the game works and how the food works, that I won't need the nutritionist. But for now, yeah, starter kit for sure. Minutes for skill book. I find my ability to loot right away hampered by the ability for me to read books. If I'm stuck indoors, say a helicopter, or it's just the time isn't right for looting, or there's a big thunderstorm, or it's really foggy, I'll read a book, but I don't want to take time away from the game playing, just wasting time as those, the zombies are still spawning. But on the other hand, how are you going to take advantage of early learning by just Like, are you going to sacrifice all your learning right away, right? So there's a, you know, it doesn't feel fun to just sit there for days at a time just reading books. It's just ridiculous. So I lowered that by half. I found dismantling was a huge thing back in build 41, and to have it removed was just horrifying. To me, once you loot a house, you've still got the ability to go back and dismantle the house for experience. And when I couldn't get that in build 42, it was like, wait, so all these houses are now completely useless to me once I've, right? The terrain around your base is completely useless once you've looted it. It didn't feel organic, so I went with that. And of course, watching a VHS tape, I don't care when I watch it. I want the experience from that media. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for the settings. Yeah. These are all the mod stuff. I'll go back here. And I'll start in Rosewood. The fire station is perfect. That's the key. It's the perfect fire station. It's got a lot of lockers. It's just perfect. And of course the fire axes, which are perfect because you can not only replace the handle, but you can sharpen the head, and the axe head takes a very long time to actually destroy completely. It'll lose its sharpness at build 42. You can sharpen it now, but the condition of that axe head will lower extremely slowly, so you can use it for a very long time, especially when you have low maintenance level, because it's got great endurance, and you can repair the handle, and it's got great reach and hit 3. Yeah, it's just perfect. So yeah, grab that, go get a key, and whip out to the first place I usually hit is either Muldrow for the VHS store, or I'll do both of them back to back. The VHS store in March Ridge, and after that I'll hit the shooting range. There's 2 military tents outside the store itself. The store itself is just swarming, but you can get, I'll get a silencer at the military tents with their gun racks. So hopefully that's okay. After that, it's whipping off to the farmer's market here. It's got a military surplus, which is great. Brandenburg has a surplus ammo store. Riverside's got a VHS store, so that's also key to get to quick. And Fallis Lake has easily accessible police station en route. I haven't really gone through Ekron and Irvington enough, but they do have, I believe they have lootable stuff, like a police station and or an ammo store. So yeah, those are key. It's like basically looting as many places as possible, but I'll avoid West Point usually before I hit Louisville. But Louisville is kind of crazy because it is just kind of crazy. There's not much point tackling Louisville, honestly. The amount of effort you put into it just to gain something is, in my opinion, not worth it. And especially it's a fun challenge, but yeah. So yeah, that's that. back out. I talked about my mods already, so I think they're ready to go. I've got a seed I usually use. Now the seed will be just where a tree locations are and stuff like that. It won't affect stuff like where vehicles are or where stuff like that. It's very basic seed. It's not going to remember where the loot is and stuff like that. But yeah, so that's set, and I've got a character here, which is quite an interesting build. It's you nap a lot. You will gain. You won't get tired quickly. You won't get hungry quickly. It's a great thing for combat because you can go out there and you will last a lot longer than normal doing combat. So you can do a lot of melee combat or any kind of combat or any kind of looting, and then you can sleep. But you'll only sleep for very short periods of time. Yeah, it's quite cool. It's interesting. I've got graceful, but I don't have inconspicuous. I figure, what is it? I believe inconspicuous is less likely to be spotted by zombies. To me, the issue is trying to sneak behind a zombie and not so much trying to sneak in front of them. So I was willing to get rid of that inconspicuous buff. I've got slow driver, which is cool because I'm a horrible driver. It prevents me from going too fast. Yeah, and everything else is pretty much self-explanatory. Strong and organized for better inventory and more stuff to carry, which is just perfect for looting. So yeah, that's pretty simple stuff. Initially, I would try to get electronics and mechanics up very quickly in order to hotwire cars, but like I said before, your ability to find, and to me this doesn't matter. I just, whoever happens. No preference as to what my character looks like or what the gender is. I don't care. I'm gonna die anyways. So hopefully the sound is not too much and you can't hear me. That's the problem with some of the videos I make. The volume of the sound drowns out my voice. But I'm confident I've got the right setting for music. And might be a bit too loud. We'll see. Not the first time I've ruined a video by choosing the wrong options. Alrighty poo. Getting used to a neat keyboard is probably going to be the death of me. Go straight to Life and Loving. Tune in. Okay, what do we got here? Oh, what was that? Bit of a lag there. What's going on? Almost lost it. Phew. Alright. Crowbar. Hey. That's pretty cool. Okay, sit down. Learn this stuff. Now then, while we're waiting for this to finish, I'll put everything in my backpack. Oh, hello. Everything in the backpack. That's it. Seltzer water. Keep here. Now what it'll avoid doing is, there we go. Alright, so what I'll avoid doing is looting any houses. I just go straight for the firehouse, because sometimes if you're unlucky, it's burnt to the ground. Which will kind of suck. Oh, got a bit of lag there, that's not good. How do I climb? There we go. Got him. Climb. Alright, run over here. Now there's usually folks in here. Zombies in here. So I'll have to be extremely careful. I don't like killing them inside. I don't see any, which is troubling. It's not burnt down, which is great, so that's what I want to know. I'll go look for keys quickly. But first of all, let's clear this building. I'm sure there's a couple up there. Don't hear any. Did I luck out? I don't have to clear this area? It's awesome. Alright. Anything useful? Most times there's nothing useful in these lockers. It's pretty crazy. I think I can disassemble that for experience. Oh, granola bar. I know. Oops. Hardly find anything in this locker. Yeah, knew it. Yeah, whatever. So this is my base of operations where I'll dump all my loot. I'm hearing some thumping. Where's that? It's probably coming from the ground floor. I don't need anything from these. Yeah, this is I don't really worry about it. What's that pot? Oh, cool. Fresh and stew. Grab that. Yeah, as for food, I don't care about veggies anymore. The settings I have means I lose hunger slowly, which means a lot of the pro food, less protein, etc. Does not really matter. You've got, talk about the calories don't matter as much. Sorry, the calories matter more than the hunger, because I lose less hunger, right? So veggies and stuff give you hunger boosts, but won't really increase your calories and stuff. So I need food that doesn't have a lot of hunger boosting, but has a lot of calorie boosting, which is a lot of the junk stuff and stuff. So I can actually survive quite handily off a lot of things that don't involve veggies. So I don't have to care about collecting any of the veggies at all, or any item that has low calorie content. So yeah, So it's pretty cool. Pot of stew, fresh uncooked. I'll most likely put it in the freezer. Now, I want to find, now the key to enjoying looting is finding freezers. And a lot of the freezers you can find in basements. Oh, what's that? Okay. Can I put it in here and cook it in the bowl? Or will it destroy the bowl? Let's check it out. I'll want to boost my calorie count anyways, so this will be perfect. So how I cook is I'll wait till it gets there, I'll turn it off, and it'll continue cooking. So that way I'll never have to worry about the house burning down, because I have a habit of turning off the oven before it even finishes cooking. Dump that bowl. Bowls are very handy, so I'll definitely collect those. Alright, so that's done. Digital watch on the to-do list for sure. Tune that in. Turn up the volume a little bit. Do not know when noon is going to hit, but it's probably not. Ooh, 2 cereal. Nice. Very cool. All right. Cereal is great. Cereal has a lot of hunger boost, but if you eat a portion of it, it'll give you a quarter of it. It'll give you 10 hunger boost, but 600 calories, which is perfect. And chips are great too for that. But I'm at 560. I like to keep my calories around 1,000. So by eating a quarter of that, it will give me exactly the amount I need. So I will eat a quarter, and it'll get me to 1,000 calories, which is perfect. There you go. Oh yeah, that's me happy. Alright, let's head off. So I don't really need the crowbar, unless, of course, I find a house that's barricaded. So let's go find that fire axe. Don't need a crowbar. Not yet. Wrench, hacksaw, firefighter axe, and attach back. There we go. And I'm good to go. The only thing I really need to do is check the medical area, see if there's, ooh, alcohol wipes, great. And bandage? Okay, I don't luck out. So alcohol wipes and bandage are great. They're great to have. Okay, I don't need to check anything else. Might be smart to kill any zombies. I hear thumping. Gotta be the washroom. I knew it. Can this... Can you do emergency? Okay, you're not emergency. Okay, we're just gonna turn you off. Hello. Oh, great. Where? Perfect. Okay, an hour till noon. Condition... It's a pretty good condition, but whatever. Retrieve all ammo. That's a mod that I've gotten. Makes it easier. Get the Beretta magazine up there. Dump you. I only need one pistol. Now, all I have to do is deal with this guy. I'm going to probably kill him and leave him in the washroom because I've never used that washroom. Oops. Okay. The only problem with using an axe is that you damage what they're wearing. It's already got a hole though. I'll grab the pants and wash them. Wear the work boots. But I won't wear the pants, mainly because you overheat too fast. And I like to wash a lot, do a lot of washing. I find your feet and limbs, lower limbs, won't get bitten or scratched a lot. It's mostly your upper torso. So wearing pants will just overheat me way too quickly, especially the firefighter pants. I'll just keep them for later. And that's the firefighter pants. There you go. Wash yourself. And fill water bottle. There we go. Okay, cool. There, done. That's dealt with. Now I need stuff for the journal. That's kind of really important. Oh, wait. Damn it. No, I'm missing out. Quick, run. Alright. Did it end? Oh, that was... Damn, I missed it. That's hilarious. Yapping too much. Okay. So, where was I? Yeah, definitely get all the different colored pens and a notebook. You'll need the notebook for the journal. Just one. Pen black. Yep, thank you. Pen green. Yep, thank you. All I need is glue. Priority, of course, it's glue. Alright. And I'm not a smoker anymore. Smoker used to be great, but it makes you cough now. You're constantly coughing. I've got a smoker's cough. So it totally detracts from the whole positives of smoking. Because it lowers your stress, like, instantly to 0, which was great, but yeah, not worth it anymore. Alright. I don't see any keys on the ground. I don't need cigarettes anymore. I just won't get them. No key. No key on the ground. No key. No. Tape. I'll take that. I'll take that too. Those are fairly common. Oh, bandage. There you go. Helmet. I don't really, I don't use them. I don't use, I'll just leave everything here. I'll be back for it. Actually. This bat, claw hammer, ratchet wrench. Leave all this stuff here. And honestly, I don't need this stuff right away. It's dangerous using pistol right away. Your aiming is pretty shit. Until you get a lot of ammo and you can run through it really quick, it's pointless. I'll dump this stuff too as well. Alright, I'm hoping for glue. And get a pair of scissors and a leather jacket, and then I can make my journal. So I'll carry that around for me for sure. They're fairly light. Alright. I hate adhesive bandages. I find they're ridiculous. Yeah, there's probably crap in that. I don't care. No. Hit the police station. So no, just make sure. Like, I'm surprised I haven't seen any zombies yet. So. What 2, 1.5. Yeah. Okay. All right. Great. Hopefully I find some nightsticks. Safety scissors, so I've got scissors. There you go. Hardly find pistols in these. I normally hope to just find... I'll take an eraser as well. Normally hope to just find nightsticks. That's what I'm used to finding on a rare occasion. Sometimes you luck out and find more than one. Oh, I usually find food there. Oh, interesting. Now, I'm going to empty and then take this dispenser. Done. Dump that at base. Yeah, having a lot of those helps eventually. I used to be big on smoking. It was so helpful. Yeah, like I said, coughing is a bad thing. Okay. There we go. I need the lights on. How do you know where the light switch is in this building? There we go. Alright. Now it'd be nice if one of these helpful... should I take that bandage and wash it? Yeah, whatever, got one bandage is good. No, I'll take it. And do you have a key on you? Nope. Yeah, most likely I added another hole when I hit it. Oh, hello. You've got a rifle in you. Cool. Fun stuff. I'm gonna turn the lights on. MP5 with, alright, no silencer. But, like I said, anything full auto will have that bug, unfortunately. Now, is there any other, okay, there's one there. Well, you might have a key out of it. We'll check it out. Digital watch. Okay, I'll take that. But so far, no police key, which which is what I figured. Now, where's that dirty bandage? Grab that. Wash that immediately. So I'll break into the... I'll check if anybody's got any key right away, and I'll break into the police lockup. Okay, here we go. I thought that was... What? Oh, Jesus! Oh, how scary. Damn. That was pretty intense. Alright. What do you have? I'll take the holster. Take the magazine. Got nothing on you. This is the washroom. Hopefully the lockers have something. Ah, there we go. Another one. Bonk, bonk. Stop that. Yeah. Nothing. Okay. Oh, done it. And 180. Oh, calories are quite low, so get all that. Not just stressed out. Whoopsie. Really stressed. Aiming for... I'll take it. It's aiming. Oops. I'll take it because I don't have one yet. Okay. Usually nothing upstairs. Oh, there's another lock up here. I mean, washroom area with lockers. There we go. Have a key on you. Have a key on you. Nothing. Where's that knock coming from? Jacket, please. Hey, what do you know? Wear that. Get rid of other clothing underneath so I don't sweat. And first aid kit. Ooh, that's a well-stocked first aid kit. That's kind of cool. Grab you. Okay. Whoops. Oh, here we go. Next customer. Oh, I'll take all the ammo and get rid of it. There you go. You can have that back. Thank you very much. Dirty wrench. Oops. Where's the light switch? There's the light switch. No, no. Alright, whatever. See a little bit of rain outside. Not too annoying. I'm assuming, and I'm probably wrong, that cleaning your clothes and cleaning yourself will lower the blood content on yourself, that if you get cut, it won't worsen your chance of getting an infection. But I could be wrong. Why are you at breaking point? Gotta chill the hell out. Oh, I'll take the rubber hose. Why are you at breaking point? Can I... Well, there was a lot of banging on doors. Okay. I'm gonna rest. Let's see if my stress level goes down. Okay, eat some more cereal. There. Fairly happy at that level. I'll keep it there. Probably eat some chips later. No. I don't want to wear the Spencer FP5. I'll go back to that truck, dump it, and then probably run to the center, the bookstore and the pharmacy, the medical area in the center of town before I go to bed. Do that as soon as possible. Okay, the stress is not going down quickly, which is annoying. And I'm not a smoker too, so I'm like, okay, what happened? Right, it should take 16 hits. I'm assuming there won't be any silencers in the police lockups. There typically isn't for spawnage. It's not a military thing. Okay. Add timed bomb, alright. Okay, lots of ammo. Hooray. Okay, shotgun and pistol. Great. Shotgun, pistol, great. Mossberg tactical. Okay. Ooh, duffel bag. Hooray. Okay, well, definitely click on back. MP5 without a silencer. There's a compensator on that. Okay. Dump this on the ground. And what do we got here? Okay, I don't need the ammo, so I'm going to dump it in the police lockup at the moment. So all this stuff can just stay here. Oh, I mean, whoops. Yeah. All the stuff can stay here. Yeah, I'll dump this as well. Don't need this stuff right now. I'd love the MP5 with a silencer, but yeah, the silencers will, yeah. Fully automatic weapons are bugged, so boo-hoo. So I'm gonna leave all that. Might as well leave the holster as well. This stuff can go in a pack. Hopefully I can find a military backpack. That'd be great. What do we got? So yeah, no silencer yet. But yeah, not like I expected a silencer. Okay, and that is done. Okay, let's boogie. Oops, I have a pistol on me. Get rid of the Z pistol. Awesome. Okay, so that's done. Success. And like, I should actually dump it all, then go back to the keep to the plan. I can run a lot when I'm not wearing heavy items like the firefighter stuff without getting, you know, overheated and stuff. And nice, my stress level's going down. Oh wait, I want to keep the bandages. Get rid of the stuff. All right. Journal, first aid, and there we go. Okay, off we go. My fatigue is not even close to getting tired yet, which is great. I try to avoid completely this bank here. The courthouse and the bank is just awful spawnage. Sometimes find a car there. A van, let's go check out the vans. Might see a key nearby. Cop car. Okay. See? What did it tell you? Just a joke. There we go. And full gas tank with a van. Yeah. Crazy stuff. Oops, forgot about that. Oh, right, the first aid kit. Okay. Let's get rid of this stuff. Keep the jack. A key. Jesus, a key. It's just, yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, so I got a key there. this crap. Okay. Screw it. Let's see how much goes in there. Nothing. Purse. Nothing. Okay, good. Put everything in purse. So duct tape. Excellent. How much more space do you got? 7. Oh, great. Let's see if I can get rid of all this crap. Yep, great, perfect. Okay. Do that. That's fine there. Primary. In you go. Plug wrench, thank you. Alright. How's my food? Calories. Better eat some more. There you go. Cool. I used to right-click and try to smash and interact that way. I found the radio button is much more helpful, especially when you're trying to find the front, the window to smash it in. There we got. What do you got for me here? Nothing. Okay. Garbage bag. Toss everything in the garbage bag. It is 10:40. It'll start getting really dark at about 11:30. I've got time to book it, but I'll definitely grab the flashlight just in case I need it. Am I in luck? It's hard to see keys when it's raining, especially if there's a lot of splatters and puddles and stuff. Alright, what we got? There are, nothing. And no key. Cool. But no silencer. Yeah. And I don't care about extra Berettas, especially if they don't have ammo and magazines. So, yeah. But yeah, AR-15. No cars in the parking lot, so passing by this area. They're marked with some map. Get after it looks. Go. Endurance is pretty good. I usually try to chill about 90. There we go, 11:30. Gets dark. Medical center. hitting the zippy market. Wow, there's a lot of broken windows there. Is that looted? Oh, it's looted. Damn. Okay, Quick and Mart's looted. So a lot of stuff is going to be on the ground. Oh, and the cola doesn't give you a lot of hunger, but it's perfect for me because it gives me calories. So I just tend to drink it on the spot. Empty gas can. So I have a rubber hose and an empty gas can. But I've found a van with, you know, so it's perfect. I've got a van with a fuel and a key. So don't need anything else. I'll drink all this. Why are the calories going up immediately in real time? That was interesting. I guess I missed an update. It's kind of cool. Alright, what do we got on ground? What do we got on ground? Lanes performance, hello. Cannons 2. Another empty gas can. Thank you. Well, that was kind of unproductive. Oh, okay. Toothpaste. Okay, crap. Alright. Moving on swiftly. Uh-oh. Legal services broken into. Is the whole block broken into? Damn. Alright, well, all we really need is a few things. We need to go crazy here. Oh look, the bandages weren't touched. Well, I'll definitely take those, thank you very much. Thank you for not looting the garbage. So yeah, it's perfect. I mean, dirty bandages, whoop-de-doo. Just head to the sink. Now, it would be nice to find a... Well, we don't really need alcohol bottles because we can sanitize, sterilize the bandages when we have an empty pot and a stove. Alcohol wipes, thank you. Wash all clothing. Cool, we have more bandages than we'll need, so that's great. Ah, alcohol bottle, thank you. Another bandage, can't hurt not. Tweezers, alcohol wipes, great. And I've already got a rubber hose, so all good. Check the whoops. More room to go. Sleeping pills. Scalpel. And more bandages. But I don't really need more bandages. I think I'm good. Jesus. 7 bandages? Yeah, more than enough. Knock on wood. Okay, that's dealt with. And I am fatigued. Starting to get fatigued. Going to be very shortly. So grab the books and get the hell out of here. If there are any books, come on. Come on. Meh. Hello. Magazine standard. Great. First aid 1. Not like I want to know how to use first aid a lot. Tailoring, yeah. Well, cooking, good cooking. I think you get these once you get better at cooking skills anyways, so I'm just going to ignore those. Tailoring 1, I already got it. Napping 2. Glassmaking 1, what to do. Alright. And whatever, I'll take that. And I'll take that. So, not, not much, unfortunately. Not what I hoped. Hoping for carpentry and cooking, that'd be nice, but yeah, don't have it. Yeah, and it's getting late. I need to go back and sleep. That was interesting. I didn't. There was zombies in the police station. I was expecting an ambush in that area, but I guess I lucked out. It's not like I explored a lot, so. But yeah, drinking that. Maybe it's been coded before, and it's the first time I noticed it. But kind of cool when I was drinking the chocolate milk and I saw my calories going up in real time. That was interesting. Alright, have a sleep. Now that I've got those 2 items, it's off. The van's completely fueled up. Let's go grab that actually. Off home, sleep, and then whip on off to March Ridge and Muldrow for the VHS stores. Easy enough. Kind of annoyed that the key gets removed when I click that once. I'm used to it. You'd be able to turn it off, but whatever. All right. Probably nap till 7. I'll set my alarm for 6 though. Set alarm 5:50. Sleep. Okay, I'll read this one. I'll read the other one, just so I can change tires and stuff. How's my calories? Not doing great, so I'll eat some food. That should clear all of that. Yeah, that'll be disappeared now. Alright, that program's done. Dump this stuff in here. Presents, bandages. 1, grab 2, I'll take 3, just in case. Ouch, air 15. Alright. So I don't need the rubber hose anymore, now that I've got a fully stocked van. And off we go. Yeah, just like that. And a full gas tank. I don't need to stop off at our nearby gas station. I can just head straight for Marchridge. No dilly that. Ooh. Hello. You're kind of dangerous. Symbol for van. Size mid. Vroom, vroom. Onwards. I tend to try to be really careful and not go too fast. Keep it around 30. Cruise control. Just cruise. No need to go fast, especially if I haven't seen anything. I've got a mod that, or not mod, but the options in game, you can toggle extra zoom in and extra zoom out. So I'm using maximum zoom. Kind of used to cars littering this street, so kind of surprised that there was nothing, except that van at the first. Okay, see this gas station, gonna ignore it. And off we go. And you'll find the zombies will congregate where you just passed by, so next time I travel up this road, I'll go on the other side of the road, and they'll be all on this side of the road, gathered here. That's typically what you find, typically, mostly. I'll speed up. Famous last words. Oh. Oh, no. No, don't ever bug me about that. Ever. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've got to disable that. I think there's a way to disable that shift key annoyance. Anyways, what were we doing? Traveling towards Marchridge, and I sense fog coming on. Yes, much more relaxed game now that I have a proper keyboard that doesn't break all the time. I can reliably hit a key and know that the command's going to be transmitted. So Marchridge, all we really want is to hit the convenience store and the medical stores both together, and the VHS store, and then book it to the next town. Yeah, I don't have a burning need to go through the grocery store. Okay, turn coming up. Just don't want to hit that shift key problem again. Okay. Marchridge. Welcome to it. No, I might stop if I see any vehicle events, like, you know, cop cars or stuff like that, but otherwise I'll just whip through the town. It would be nice to find some glue, but there's hardly any garages around here. I find glue is typically in garages. Or, you know, closets and stuff, but I don't have time to go through all of them. I don't want to anyways. The zombie. Sneak through here. Good, it's not looted. That'd be grand. What do we got here? Uh-oh. So here's the trick. Stand back enough so that when they pop through, you can run at them and whack them as they're trying to get up. That's the plan. So It had to be far enough back. What the? That's a bug. But anyways, yeah, that's a plan. That's the plan, and it worked great up to a point. Kind of weird. You can crash through anytime you want. Getting kind of impatient right now. Hell. Are you even dead? Yeah? Ooh, caffeine pills. Thank you. Yeah, whatever, lady. Do what you decide. You're funny. There we go. Alright, you're down. Now then. Woodcraft, excellent. Cook show, excellent. Hopefully, oh, car zone, perfect. Woodcraft 1. Oh yeah, cleaning up. Cook show, episode 4, you already got that. Craft 2, already got that. Damn it. Yeah, a lot of times you'll get repeats. Kind of annoying. Cook show episode 1. Excellent. I think I've already watched it though. Woodcraft 7. Right. Show 2. Car zone 3. Perfect. Craft 4. Car zone. Oh my god, all 3? Oh. Wow. Jackpot. Cook show 3. Woodcraft 7. 8. Oh wow. Okay. So. Oh, no, you don't. Oh wow, I'm so lucky. Was I lucky or did I get bit? No, I think I just lucked out. That was definitely a bite about to happen. And I don't know who was watching over me, but it was definitely a guardian angel. Craft 5. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness. Wow. Very lucky. Typically this does not happen. It's quite frustrating. You have to go to the next one. So, very happy. I'm not complaining at all this time. Wow. And look at all the car zones. Wow. I hit the jackpot this time. Okay, there, done. Wow. Over the moon. Can I get in the back one? Ooh, I can. Score. Okay, let's dump this freaking stuff first. Dump all the books. I'm even done with the chestnuts. How's my food? Pork rinds are not going to cut it. I have to eat both. Alright, there'll be lots of stuff in the convenience store somewhere else. First, check out medical area. Box of tongue depressors, completely helpful. Not. Lots of bandages, don't need them. Antibiotics, great. Ball bottle, thank you. Alcohol bottle, thank you. Suture needles. I don't... Like, I've never actually had to use them, but I think you only need one? I'm not sure. Just for safety, I'll take one of the boxes. Electrical one. Hey, don't have that yet. Lunchbox. What do we got here? Hey. Nice. Oh. Eat that. Eat that. Eat that. Shares. Beta blockers, cool. Now then, what's my fatigue like? I can sleep right there. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a nap. And I won't sleep very long because I can't nap because of that trait. So yeah, it's very handy. Pumpkin pie, thank you. How low am I? No, okay, too far. Never mind. Empty bowl, all sandy. I'll take this as well. Feels to be kind of a chore to do that, but I totally find these useful in the, you know, once you run out of water. And this is a pharmacy. So I'll hit this, and I'll hit this convenience store next. That's what's the plan. Whoa, hello. So, same idea. Wait till they crash through and run over Boffin. And I should be far enough back that they don't crawl at me. Hurry up. Now, what I'm not sure of is if you stand to the side, will they have a problem turning immediately and crawling at you? Fair enough. Oh, stand back. He's gonna crawl. Yeah, before they get up fully, you got the insta-kill option on you. That's kind of cool. Alcohol wipes. Alcohol wipes. Yeah, I'll take one painkiller. I've got the mod to help it lower the muscle strain. It's chips. I've got 900 calories, don't need to eat it right away. Ooh. Yeah, I'll grab those. And I'll grab those. Damn straight. Convenience store, then off to Muldrow. And it's 6 o'clock, so... I could probably get there. But is there any place to sleep in Muldrow that is nearby? Not. I don't think it's really worth trying to break into here. I don't think there's a lot. But, whatever. Where can I sleep? Like, it can sleep somewhere here. But that would mean, you know, I don't like that idea. Plastic water bottle, okay. I don't like the seltzer bottles. Grab the water bottle. Copacs are useful for, right, as it says, defensive devices. So I'll grab them. Don't think there's anything in the freezers. Don't really need a lot of that stuff. And honestly, I don't think it's worth going through there. You can actually get stuff at the counter. Yeah. Never mind, moving on. Take this as well. Dump them off with the truck. gonna sneeze. Alright. Uh-oh. Another sneeze. Okay, keep the bandages. What the? There we go. Okay. Yeah, fanny pack would be great. Makes that logistics way easier. How you doing for keys? I don't see one. Meh. Alright, I'll take the hacksaw. And the metalworking punch. Ooh, ice cream. Yeah, ice cream's awesome. 600. I'll eat a quarter. Lots of pop. Yeah, lots of pop. Okay. I don't need the cigarettes. Lol. Oh, wait. Cola. There we go. Take the margarine. It bugged out right now. Cow's milk stays fresh forever. It's hilarious. Okay, done. Go fuel up. And take off the Muldrow. It's 9 o'clock. If I sleep now, I'll just be awake in the early hours of the morning, so not much point. And I'm fatigue 42. Okay, so fueled up. I have food. I've got bandages. I don't have a journal yet. I need to find gold. Where's the other gasoline? Oh. In the event I find another car, fuel that, it's empty. It happens a lot. Okay, put it in this. I usually put both gas cans in the front passenger side. It's my habit. Oh, hello. Bye. Now, there is a library in the community center for skill books, and it's useful to check out. It is $9.50. I have fatigue. I could drive through the night to Muldrow, so I'll see if it's possible, but I'm not gonna risk it too much. You jerk. Okay, calories. That'll stay fresh for a while, so I don't have to worry too much about it. Okay, I've got great calories, great food. Got everything I need for here. Oop. There. And I've got convenient food. Convenience food. So you're all good. That'll stay fresh forever. Oh, oh hello. Okay, so listening very carefully to zombies, or for zombies. Now I need to find the light switch. Where is my flashlight? I brought the flashlight, good. There's the light switch. Okay. There, done. Okay, cool. So. Checking the books. What we got? Now what I'll usually try to do is collate all the books in one spot in an easy to get to place. Probably this one. Assuming I don't have enough room for all of them. I might, but just in case I'll leave this one free. Because sometimes there's a hell of a lot. I don't need all of them, so. So what I'll do is, like, I'll go around, find all the books, shove them all in this one bookshelf, and then cherry pick. Not a lot of zombies, which is great. It means the settings I've set that the game for is just on nigh on perfect. It could be just luck too, honestly. Shut this down and go make food just before I go to Muldrow. Hello. Crap ton on the gain. Are we full? Okay, well then. Used to be that once you transfer, it would go back to normal speed, so it's kind of annoying, but whatever. The new patch broke a couple of mods. That's what I'm assuming, at least. Hello. Seems like there's repeats. A lot of repeats. But hey, skill books galore. Yay, hooray. How to use generators. Hello. Wow. Cool. What do we got? Okay. Get rid of the obvious duplicates. Maintenance. Oh, I wish I had more maintenance skill books. They're great. textures in here. A little bit of red tape here. 3 o'clock in the morning. Hello, and I'm tired. Fatigue 60. Yeah, I definitely need to sleep somewhere. Working, great. Holding one, great. Alright, now to cherry pick. What do we need? How to use generators, obviously. All the magazines. Take the cooking 3. I'll take all the cookings, actually. All the carpentries. And that's it. I'll leave the rest. Lol. This is a second story, actually. I'll just cherry pick. Did I get Carpenter 2 already? Yeah. I think I already have tailoring ones. Yeah, there you go. And yeah, there's it. Can I sleep here? Watch me get bitten. So 5:50. My alarm going off. Here it is. Alright, 57. Grab that tea bag, actually. Oops. Try that again. How's my hunger? Alright, salami. Eat the salami before it goes off. I'm sure it'll last a while. Eat the tea bag. Okay, 44. Okay, cool. Definitely want to go somewhere and sleep. 600. Let's drink some of this stuff. Oh, he's okay. Great. Open and drink. Get it to 1,000 calories. Oh, cool! It's going up real time. Fun. Okay. Done, done, and done. Fun stuff. All right. Flashlight. probably be very unwise to just go traipsing about on the highway at high speed in the fog, so I'll find somewhere to sleep close by. On the edge of town. And as you can see, we're seeing more zombies. Whoa! Yep. Probably this last house, maybe. Right on the edge. Excellent. Watch, it'll have a house alarm. No. No emergency channel, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Close curtains. Burn beef. Yeah, I don't need to eat that right now. Don't need any of that. Can opener. Yes, please. I'll definitely take that. I'll take the whisk, too. Wash. Wash off. Now, at least this goes back to... No, it doesn't. Okay. Now, empty saucepan I can grab. Fill, and I can sterilize a bandage. Until that heats up. Like I need the key. Oh. Nope, all good. Great. Disinfect. I think I can only do one before it goes empty. Maybe two. Yeah, just one. That's hilarious. It might not catch. This might not get sterilized, depending on how hot the water is. No, it wasn't. See, I gotta let it heat up. That should be hot enough. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll just turn off and head to sleep. I'll get some food in me, and yeah, but thanks for watching. Hopefully that was helpful. Yeah, off to Muldrow as quickly as possible. Alright. Yeah, end of chapter 1. Yeah, 14th campaign, I believe.